Hello and welcome. My name is Catherine Carey and I am Style Cat of Style Cat Life. And I am here today to show you all the fabulousness that comes in the brand new Style Cat Box du Jour Frontier Style. I'm really excited about this box, and it's launched maybe 2 weeks ago and half of them are gone. So I wanted to make sure, I thought I just need to make sure I get this video done so you can see what's inside, because there's only 4 more boxes available. It was a limited edition of 8, so yay for that. Now I am outside in my beautiful home in southern Arizona, and I am fighting the desert light right now. So if I go angelic and have like beams going through me, it's because the light's coming through the tree. I have tried it all around my yard outside to try and find a good place to do this video. And now I am underneath the bird tree where I feed my birds. So I'm hoping that I have success here. But no matter what, I'm going to go for presence and not perfection and just get her done, because I can't keep filming it and having. But the last place I was over by those bushes, and the light, I looked like I was in like a psychedelic film, so this wasn't working. Anyhow, I am a ex-milliner. I used to be a hat designer. I still am a hat designer, but I'm no longer creating hats. And this year has been really a change for me from what I've been normally doing, especially strongly for the last 9 years. But I've been making hats for 20 years. So it's, I've always been a maker, and I'm just switching gears and retiring from that. And I spent last spring in France, and while I was in France, I was walking around this gorgeous lake. I mean, this lake that is so beautiful. It's in the Ariège area of the southwestern part of France in the Midi-Pyrenees, and it was called Lac de Montbel. And I mean, it was just stunning. And it was a 10-mile hike around this lake. And I was out there visiting my friend Jenny P. Parker Brown, who is an incredible expert at mindset and alignment and success, and she happens to be one of my best friends as well as my mastermind buddy. So we are in a brain trust together, and we were having a bit of a retreat. And while we were retreating, we were walking around this lake, and because when you walk, great things happen, thoughts happen. And we were thinking, and I was kind of talking about like the new direction of what I want to go into, and what can I do to bring something fabulous to the world if I'm not making hats. And it hit me, the box du jour. I wanted to bring things from places that I'm at. I love traveling. I'm always going to be traveling. I go to great places. I find amazing things. And unless you're in that place, you can't get that thing. So I wanted to start incorporating, curating items from wherever I am and creating these boxes that I can bring forth. Limited edition boxes full of really fabulous things. So they always have a style factor. They always have something fun, and they vary. But the two things are, you're always going to have something to wear, something that's like not only like a physical piece, but also like some accessories, because I'm an accessory designer. And you're also going to have some really fun things that are like local to that area. So the box du jour was birthed, and each box has then a different name. I started off with La Vie Française, and that one was a travel tunic. It had a French lipstick in it. It had some spritzer water from the Alps. It had a scarf from the market, the Mirepoix market, all kinds of really cool things, some organic tea, this and that. The Sonoran style box is one that I believe there's still 2 available on the website, and that's a local box from the Southwest, because I'm here in southern Arizona, with all kinds of amazing food things that you can get, because I'm Mexican and I've been eating this food my whole life. It's like handmade tortillas from the tortilla factory in South Tucson, to chili powder that comes from a little spice factory in Tumacacori, which is down by Mexico. It has a lot of cool things. But today I wanted to talk to you about the Frontier Style Box, because it's the brand new one. I just went on this great road trip with my mom. I'm out here living with my mom now. It's the desert. You gotta drink a lot of water. So I was living in New York City, and I moved out here to be with my mom. She's 76, and she is from Montana originally, born and raised in Montana. And I said, where do you want to go? Where should we go? We should go do a travel. And she's like, I'd like to go back to Montana. I said, great, let's hop in the car. And we did it. It was a 19-day road trip, and we went from Arizona to Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and New Mexico back to Arizona. And that is all the Old West. So we went through the whole Old West area. And I just was vibing it. I was vibing the Old West and the frontier, the mindset of a frontiersperson, person, someone who's willing to go and check something out, not knowing what it is, but believing that there's something better for themselves. And if you know anything about me, I'm all about that. So that's the theme of this box. Now, the style factor in it is huge. It's good. I'm going to start off with showing you the main piece, which is this dress that I'm wearing. It's fabulous. I'm going to stand up and back out so you can kind of see it. So hang on with me. There's a lot of things in this box, so this video might be long, just so you know. I'll try to be quick, but I want to give you all the scoop. Okay. See if I can do it without getting hit in the head. So this is the dress. It's a great dress. I love it. Okay, it has long sleeves, but I tend to wear mine pulled up because I love a poofy sleeve, and it's just a tent dress, so it's really super comfortable. My body's here, so you can see it's just nice. It's got a nice feel to it, and these fun little tassels. They're so fun. I love them because it's a simple little detail that's not real fussy. I'm not a real fussy kind of person. And these boxes are always filled with things that I love. So if I love it, I'm going to go back and get it. In fact, so far, that's what's made these boxes. It's like things that I love. So I found this dress at the big box store in my neighborhood, you know, where I would never think that I'd find a dress that I'd want to wear. And I saw it and I was like, dang, that's a cute one. Grabbed it, wore it for like a week, went back, bought them all because I wanted them in this box because they were that good. Now, it's a cotton chambray. And it's one size. It's a generous size, so it's going to fit just about everybody. You can kind of see it on my body and kind of compare it to yours. You can reach out and ask me. I'm going to be happy to tell you. But I'm like a plus size diva, and it fits me great, you know. And it's good length. It's just going to hang on you properly. I happen to have one dress that is a smaller size. It's the same dress, but it just happens to be the teenier version of it. So if you're a very petite woman and you're like, I'm going to swim in this, reach out to me because this one will probably be perfect for you. And there's only one, so whoever claims it gets it. Now this dress, the other thing I love about it, it's a nice quality dress. It's 100% cotton chambray, really nice, super easy to take care of. I put mine in the washing machine in cold water. I let it hang dry, and then when it's dry or just about dry, I'll just give it a spritz of water, like a little spritz around, and pop it in the dryer for about 5 minutes, and it just releases all of the hard wrinkles because it's meant to be. It's got a texture to it, but I'm not going to iron it. So that works really great, which makes it super easy to travel with, and it's really lightweight. And you can wear it on the airplane. And you can dress it up or down. You can wear it to church. You can wear it out to dinner, to a party, to an opening. You can wear it on a day trip. You can wear it walking the dog, going to the grocery store. It's a go-to throw on. You look fabulous, and you made no effort kind of dress. But it also comes with an underdress underneath it, because it's a really nice dress. So this one, this is the underslip that it comes with. And it's sewn on the inside of the dress. Personally, I didn't want the extra layer for myself, so I clipped mine out. There's like 2 stitches. I just took 2 snips, and now I have a slip dress that's separate. And I love that because I can use this when it's cooler out and I want that little extra layer of warmth. But I'm in Arizona and I don't particularly want that. So I love it because it's just small. It fits in my suitcase as well. It doesn't take up any room. And yet it gives me multiple options. It's great. Now, my recommendation for this dress, for most people, this is the 3-season dress. This is going to be early fall, spring, and summer. But if you live in the tropics, if you live, Maui, Hawaii, you live in Florida, someplace like that, this is going to be a year-round dress. And if you're traveling to any of those places in the wintertime from your cold area, pack this dress. You're going to wear it all the time, or even better, just wear it on the airplane. So frontier style, also, it was an Old West vibe, and the next thing I wanted to find for my box was a scarf, because all of my boxes tend to have scarves. I like a good scarf. I'm an accessory girl. And the classic scarf, of course, was the bandana. It's like, what can I get that really reads Old West, that makes sense? But bandanas in general are about 20 to 22 inches in square, which makes them small. They're not a big square. You know what a bandana is. You know how it wears. I mean, it's great for your hair. You can tie it around. But if you're going to use it on your neck, the way I wanted to have the scarf, it's going to be short and kind of like Dale Evans, Dolly Parton. And you're not a country western star. And if you are, then you already have a bandana. But I'm talking about the modern woman who wants to have the look, but have it be more modernized. And that's what I found. I found these fabulous bandanas, and I'm calling it a wild rag because that is the traditional cowboy term for this, is a wild rag. So this is a beautiful wild rag, but this one is 27 by 27. And it's not cotton. It's a soft, silky poly that's just so soft, and it's like really luxe. So I was like so happy I found these, because this is exactly what I wanted. These are just great. They're more generous in size. They're going to give you more options to wear. So this one, for instance, it's just tied. A lot of times I just leave them like this, hanging up. This is the red. The red's beautiful. It's like a tomato red, and there's a little bit of a darker red with it. You can see. It's just so pretty. It's got a nice dimension. Just pop that over. I tend to wear them like this. I mean, you can wear them a lot of different ways. There's 1,000 scarf tutorials. Maybe I'll make one. I don't know. But for the most part, you know how to wear a scarf. For me, this is how I wear it. I kind of just put it to the side a little bit, and I just wear it like that. And often I'll wear it with a t-shirt. I tend to like it just like, I'm trying to get on camera the way, like this. This is how I wear it. Just like that. I'm like, how is it? It's like backwards on camera, but this is great. So comfortable. Such a good fun pop of color. Goes great with the dress too. It's really fun. I would say if you get your choice between the gray and the red. So it's up to you. If you're a girl who likes the Rosie the Riveter, Betty Page look, then the red would be really fun, because you can totally do the si se puede, we can do it look on your hair with the turban. But if you like more of a neutral kind of vibe, and you want to have like a nod to the West, but you don't want to be heavy duty West, the soft gray is perfect for that. And this one, I just love it. It's just such a good color. So I tie it once like that, and I'm gonna take a sip of water and tell you why. Well, I like to have it longer, straight up. I like as much length as I want. So even that one that's double tied, this one's going to be longer because it's going to be single. But of course it's going to slide off like this. So it needs a pin. And all of my Style Box du jours always come with a pin, because frankly, I love a brooch, straight up. And secondly, I am a maker. And I just can't let go of making something handmade for the box. So, but this is not like artisanal, hardcore handmade. This is like just something fun. So usually, like when I made the French box, I found these French safety pins, put a red, white, and blue bead on it, like the French flag or the American flag, and that was the pin. And that went with the scarf. For this box, I wanted to do something really special, because I knew by going to Montana that I was going to come across fly fishing lure shops, and I wanted to go in one so bad, because those lures that they use for fly fishing are so pretty. They're like sparkly and feathers and fabulous, and I was like, I really felt like I could take a lure and turn it into a pin. And it took a little nerve, because I had to nerve up to walk into one of these stores. This is a sportsman's store, so it's fishermen, fisherwomen, hardcore fisher people. And I'm a city cat popping in there saying, I want to buy a lure so I can make some jewelry. But you know what? I nerved up and I went in, in Trout, Montana. I found a lure shop. I walked right in and I found these. I'm so excited. Let me get you this so you can see it better. It's so pretty. Look what I found. Isn't that precious? It's just such a pretty little lure. It's really pretty. It has a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of green. I love the colors. It's the colors of fall. So it's a brandy black and olive green, kind of like a really nice limey olive green feather. And then there's that little sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in this light, but it's there. Oh, it's just like, there you go. That part. That's the part that gets the fish. So the sparkle to it is just, it's so pretty. And what I did was, I bought these lures. I said, these are great. I want them. And then I took and you can see right here, kind of you can see, there's the hook. So I took the hook and I clipped off the point. So it's not pokey at all because you're not fishing with it. And then I also added a little silicone cap to that. So it's just got a little safety cap. Not that it's pokey, because it's not, but I just didn't want anything to snag on you. So it's just a little safety precaution. You can take it off if you want, but honestly, it's on mine and I don't even see it. It's hidden, so it's not a big deal. So it's on this little, I found these safety pins I thought were really cute. I love a good safety pin because, I don't want to be fussy. And this one's such a fun shape. Let me see if I can show you. It's like that. Isn't that fun? So this pin's going to come with your scarf. And what I do is I take it, I tie my scarf in just in one loop, and then I kind of flatten it out a little bit. Find a little spot. Go through the two little tassel ends there. And that's the scarf. Done. Sold. I was so happy because it's really fabulous. It's just this little extra sparkle. It has a little, it's very subtle, but if somebody does notice it, it's a conversation starter too. It's a little whimsical. It's like, what are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing a fly fishing pin. It's my Style Cat fly pin. And it opens up the door to a conversation, and conversation's great. So, done. All right. The next thing that comes in this box, moving right along, let me show you some makeup stuff because I got some makeup fun things. And like I said, this is not the shortest video, but it's because there's a lot of stuff, and so I wanted to show you everything. So in your box, you're going to get this e.l.f. monochromatic color stick in sparkling rose. This is an all-over stick, so it's eyes, cheeks, lips, done. One stick. I call it the Style Cat Fab Stick because to me it's just fabulous. I love it. It's just this little tiny thing. It's not real big, but it doesn't need to be because it's all in one. Perfect for traveling. It's a really nice color. It's got like a, let me see, gives you some color and some sparkle. There's a little sparkle in it, but it's not a hardcore sparkle, but it's just enough to make it kind of fun. The birds are flying around me. I see you. I feed them. So they're like, what are you doing? What are you feeding me? So this is the Fab Stick. I love it. It's you had to have it because to me it's like a go-to one thing in your travel pocket. You're done. You can keep that in your purse and pop a little color on. Now I ordered 8 of these, right? So every box gets one. And they sent me, then when e.l.f. sent me the product, they sent me a sample, a little extra. I got an extra boost. And I love this new other thing so much that I was like, I instantly went and bought 8 more, and they're now a bonus that goes in all the boxes. So they weren't in the original box, but they're now a bonus. And it's this wonderful e.l.f. lip tint balm. And it's in a berry color. It's so pretty. This is so good. I mean, honestly, I love it. It's nice and light. It's got really a good amount of color in it, but it's translucent color, so it just kind of pops anything that you have already on your lip. Works really well with this. Like if you want to just be nude, this is a nude, and then this is like take it to the next level, pop it up. And this also works as a color stick. And the good news is that you don't have to figure this out because when you get the box, you'll be getting a video tutorial on how to use these products. I'm going to show you. And I'm not going to do it in crappy lighting outdoors with the sun. I'm going to be inside with the light so you can see exactly how to use these products. But to me, These are go-to items, and this is your bonus, and this was already coming with the box, and you're getting both. And that's awesome. So that's the e.l.f. product. So the next thing I have in the style factor is something I think is really super special. I went to Deer Lodge, Montana, which is the home of the Montana State Prison Museum, and they have the famous Montana State Prison hobby shop there. And this shop is full of crafts made by current inmates that are in the prison system. So this gives the inmates a way to create something and sell their products while they're incarcerated. It's so good because it's just getting somebody to do something that's positive, and it also helps them because then they get 75% of the money. So whatever sells of theirs, they get 75%, goes back to them, and they are able to then turn that into, child support payments or pay off their fines or buy more materials to keep making. It's really great. And frankly, 75% is a great for a commission. I mean, that's great. I mean, I'm in the business, and as a maker, I've never gotten 75% of my item price when it is in a shop. So it's a really good, and then 25% goes back to the shop to run it. Fabulous place. If you're in Deer Lodge, I highly recommend you check it out. They're famous for their horsehair key fobs. That's what they're known for. And that's what I picked up when I was there. The workmanship is beautiful. These are horsehair, obviously dyed, but I also have one that's natural. Some of them are two-tone, and they have this intricate little braid on them. I think this one will show it the best, this braid. Isn't that cool? So these are on a keychain, and these cards are on them because I'm going to send them to you with the card. It tells you who made it. He writes the person's name, they fill it out themselves, and they tell you about it. And I think that it's really nice to know your maker, and I think this is such a special thing that you should have the opportunity to just know who made it. Maybe pray for them, things like that. So these are special. And these are the colors I have left, just so you know. I have the royal and black, I have the all red, the natural, and then the royal and red. So there's some fun colors. These are great. You can use them for your keys, of course. But my mother is so smart and so stylish, and she took hers and put it on the outside of her purse. So it's just hanging off of her strap like a little embellishment. It's fabulous. That's the way to use it. So, yeah, you get to choose one of these. There's only these 4 left. There was obviously more colors, but everybody gets one, but the colors are limited. So if you see a color you like, order the box because then you get it. The next thing, they're great. They really did a beautiful job. I highly, highly, highly recommend that shop. I mean, it's worth going to Deer Lodge, Montana to see. It's really cool. I got these earrings for myself from there. They're pretty. I didn't get these for the box because I just couldn't afford to do that. But I had to get myself a treat, and I bought these, and I just think they're amazing. And I bought my mom a pair. The next thing that comes in it is this tote bag. Okay, this is just, look how big it is compared to my face. So this is a canvas tote, super, super good, super strong, with little navy dots. And what I love about it is that if you like black and white, it's going to read kind of a black, but if you're, otherwise it's kind of goes navy. It's just classic. I like classic things. A lot of times you're going to see real classic things from me. What I use my bag for is I use it as my personal item when I'm flying, so I can put all of my stuff in that's going to go underneath my seat, my magazine, my wrap, my slippers, everything I need, so I can easily access it. Because when you're on an airplane and people are sitting next to you and it's tight, it's really hard to open and close bags. I just want to be able to pull out what I need. So that's going to go underneath the seat with me, and then I have a tote bag to go shopping with when I'm on my trips. But when I'm local, I can use it to go to the pool. I can use it to go to the grocery store. It is a tote bag. I mean, there's 1,000 uses. And it's a good one. It's made in America, so I left the tag on it because I thought that was kind of cool, and I love it. So I'm excited for you guys to get that. And that is the style factor part of your bag, okay, of your box. But it's not all, because I wanted to get you some fun things because I was going to some fun places. I was in Montana. I went to all the national parks. And I thought of you all the way around. So the first thing I did in Montana was I went to stay at my uncle's cabin on the Continental Divide. He lives above Lincoln, Montana, is where his cabin is. And this cabin is so sweet. It's a log cabin. It has no running water, no electricity. It's all propane, generator, candles, bring in your own water kind of thing. But what I love about it, to me, that's like living the dream. I love that. It was just, we unplug. It was so fabulous. Beautiful forest, gorgeousness. Spent a week there. And I wanted to put something in the box that came from there because I just wanted you to have a little touch of this beauty that I saw being in Montana. So I found these wee pine cones. And this is just something silly, but I thought this was perfect. They're just, you get 3 little wee pine cones. It's just a little nature reminder. So if you're a city dweller, it's just like put this on your desk, just kind of set it on your desk so that you can look at it and be like, you know what, it's good to be in nature. It's just a little extra something, but I wanted you to have it. It's a little breath of Montana, and Montana is so beautiful that I wanted to make sure you enjoyed that. So you have that. The next thing we did was we went to Glacier National Park. Glorious. Glorious. Lake McDonald rivals Lake Montbel in France. I mean, it's beautiful. So Glacier National Park was great, and I wanted to get you a taste of Glacier National Park. I wanted to get you a taste of summertime, a taste of Montana. So I went with the huckleberry jam. It's just a little huckleberry jam. Super yummy. This is a big thing in Montana. And I'm definitely calling this a taste of summer. To me, like, you could put this on your pancakes, on your French toast, on your toast, whatever, but it would be great in the wintertime when you're cold and you're just like, oh, I just remember summer days. And then you make this and you have a little taste of summer and you're like, oh, thank you, Style Cat. That was good. Yeah, you're welcome. Small company that makes it, local family company, really sweet. Loved it. Really happy I got this. And you can research them when you get it because it's on the label. They're an interesting company, and it was cool. The next thing I got, I'm really excited. I went to Yellowstone National Park, and I was like, what can I get from Yellowstone to put in the box? Just because I could, It's like, I'm in Yellowstone. It's amazing. And I found these. I love these so much. Look how cute is this? It's a little buffalo cookie cutter. Yeah, it's so cute. I know. It's so cute. It's just this little cookie cutter of a buffalo. And I just thought, let me see where can I put it so you can see it. I guess I have to put it back here. I just thought this was a good thing for you to have because it's just like so whimsical and so frontier style and so different and unique. And holidays are coming and your cookies don't have to be boring like everybody else's. You can give a buffalo. So because the holidays are coming, I'm also sending you a chai spice cookie recipe that is going to be perfect for these because it's a light tan color with a little bit of speckle in it with the spices. So you'll have this great buffalo shape and it's a really delicious cookie. And then you could do like a dark chocolate frosting fluff around the edge. I don't know. You're going to impress your friends. And the other thing I love to do with it, because it's just more me, is I like to put mine on my desk because it stands up as like a little object of art. I just think it's so cute. And then I get to enjoy it. So this one lives on my desk and I really love it. So that's that. Then we went through Santa Fe and I thought I needed to make sure that I got you something from Santa Fe. Pardon the noise. People are home. I'm in the backyard and they have their radio on. I don't know if they can hear it, but it doesn't matter. We're almost done, guys. So I went through Santa Fe, and I wanted to find you something that was, that felt like Santa Fe, that gave you that Santa Fe vibe. And I'm calling this the ultimate mood shifter. And it's a little bit of Santa Fe sage. It's a sage stick. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. This is going to come in like a little plastic baggie so it doesn't crumble everywhere. It's delicate, but it's not too delicate. I would recommend you could either like put this again on your office desk and just take a sniff of it whenever you need to kind of calm down. Or if the vibes are really heavy duty, light this thing and walk around and just clear the air. But it's from Santa Fe sage. It's really special, really sweet. And that, my friends, is what's inside your box. But wait, there's more. There's more. There's just a couple more things that are bonus things. Because that are just little extra things I wanted to make sure you had. One of your bonuses is the new bonus I showed you, which is this. This is definitely a bonus. This was not part of the original box, but this is super extra special, and everyone's getting one. And another thing that everyone's getting is I went to a really fun motor inn in Raton Pass, New Mexico. My friend Lori opened up with her honey, and they took this old motel and they turned it into this vintage, awesome, cool, funky boutique motel. And so each room is decorated in a different vintage vibe. I can't highly recommend it enough, but you're going to get her business card so you can always go and visit. But I also saw these and I grabbed them. It's just a little coaster, but I love the design on it. I just thought it was so great. And I always want to encourage you to travel because traveling is just such a wonderful thing to do. So this is your little travel inspiration you can make a cocktail, put it on your coaster, and maybe just go look at Airbnb and start traveling, start thinking about things, and find these guys. They have a really great place. So you're getting a cocktail coaster. I just had a mind blank. Coaster. And the last thing, this item is a bonus for the first 6 boxes. 4 boxes of sold, so that means there's 2 left. So the next 2 boxes get it, and that is an agate from Montana. So they come in, they're different shapes. They're about the size. Some of them are longer, some of them are wider. It's going to be what I give you. But these are really special. Agates are such a pretty stone because they're very see-through, but they have a lot of detail in them. So it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see there's just always so much going on. And these are the kind of things you find in the river, and I just remember them from my childhood, and I knew I wanted to have these in the box, so I actually had to go seek these out. And this was in Helena, Montana, where I found the man who sold these, and it was off the road, down a dirt road, and in his house, he had like a little hobby shop to the side of his house. Very bizarre person, but I sucked it up and went in just like the lure shop, and nice old man, little wacky but nice, and he had these agates, and I was really excited because he was selling like gold nuggets, and I was like, do you have any agates? And I had to look around to find these, and he had 6, and so I bought them. So there's not 8, there's only 6, but the first 6 boxes get it, and there's 2 more of these left. So these are just really special. This is something that, again, you can put on your desk. You can, give yourself put it in a special spot. It's beautiful. It's just a really special little thing. I like to have things that are nearby me that kind of don't take up a lot of space, but take me someplace else real easy. And to me, like the little mini pine cones, the agate, being able to have a smudge stick nearby to smell. These are things that are going to take me away during the workday into a place that's nice, and they're just really special and fun, and they were curated just for you. And that, my friends, is the end of our very long video, but that is the style box de jour, the frontier style. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. Like I said, there's 4 left. If you've watched this all the way through, thank you. I sure hope it uploads better than my live. Usually they're not going to be this long, but there was a lot of stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Have a really great week. And thanks for joining me in the desert. Man, I kind of want to make some toast and have some huckleberry jam. That sounds so good. Okay, ciao.